ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Namaskar, my dear friends. I have made one small video including all the 30 Shalokas in Sanskrit. Now I am giving the simple translation of 30 stanzas of English. First stanza. Karma must ever yield its proper fruit, for thus it is ordained by God Himself, Supreme Creator. Then is karma God? No, for it is itself insentient. Second stanza, translation. Of karma, the results must pass away, yet it leaves seeds which in their turn sprout forth and throw the actor back into the flood of karma's ocean. Karma cannot save. Third stanza. But acts performed without attachments, urge and solely for the service of the Lord will cleanse the mind and indicate the way which leads at length unto the final goal. Fourth, worship, reciting of God's holy name and meditation mainly are performed by body, voice and mind, and they excel each other in the order here at set down. Fifth, if we but recognize this universe of eightfold form as form of God Himself and serve in adoration all the world, this is of God most excellent worship. Stanza 6. Constant repeating of the holy name is more than praise. At length the voice will sink to silent repetition in the heart, and in this way is meditation learnt. Stanza 7. Better than meditation that recurs in broken fits and starts its that which is a steady, ceaseless flow like to the course of falling oil or perennial stream. Eighth, worship of God as in no way distinct from him who worships, or in other words, thinking that he is I, is better far than any other kind of worshipping. Stanza 9. The rest in the real being that transcends our very thought by reason of the strength of our devotion to something conceived. This of supreme devotion is the truth. Stanza 10. To be absorbed again into one's source in karma, bhakti, yoga, jnana, all these things in truth, or put in other words in work, devotion, union, wisdom too. Verse 11. As by the fowler birds are caught in nets, so by the holding of the breath within the mind can be restrained. This is a device which will effect absorption of the mind. Stanza 12. For mind and life expressed in thought and act, that is, with thought and action as their function, diverge and branch like two boughs of tree, but both of them spring from one single stem. Stanza 13. Suppression of the mind in two ways comes: absorption and extinction. Mind absorbed will live again, but mind which is destroyed will never more revive, for it is dead. Stanza 14. When by the means of restraint of breath, the mind has been controlled, then make it flow along a single current. that achieved its form will then entirely disappear. Stanza 15. For the great sage for whom all form of mind has disappeared and who is ever one with the reality, there is no karma more, for he indeed the true self has become. Stanza 16. When mind has given the sense objects up which are external and has drawn within and has perceived its own refulgent form, then verily alone true wisdom is. Stanza 17. When pondering with constant vigilance upon the actual nature of the mind, one finds that there is no such thing as mind. This of truth is the state course for all. Stanza 18. The mind is nothing but a lot of thoughts. Of all these many thoughts, it is the thought I that is the root. So we can see by that the mind in truth is only the thought I. Stanza 19. Whence therefore does this I thought have its birth? With vigilant and ever active mind seek this end. Crestfallen the I becomes the search itself, the quest of wisdom is. Stanza 20. This search pursued till I has disappeared, there now shines forth the I all alone, the quest is finished. There is no more to seek, for this is truly the infinite self. Stanza 21. This is eternally the true import of the term I, for in the deepest sleep we do not cease to be, we still exist even though here there is no sense of I. 22. As I am pure existence, I am not the body, nor the senses, mind, nor life, nor even ignorance, for all these things are quite insentient and so unreal. 23rd. As there is not another consciousness to know existence, it must follow that existence must itself be consciousness, so we ourselves are the same consciousness. In their real nature, stanza 24th, in their real nature as existence, both creatures and the creator are the same. The unique principle in attributes and knowledge only is a difference found. Stanza 25. Realization of the self alone, eliminating all its attributes, is God realization of a truth, as it is He that shines forth as the self. 26. To be the self, that is to know the self, as there is no duality in self. This is Tanmaya Nishtha, or the state of absolutely being, that is truth. Stanza 27. That knowledge is true knowledge which transcends knowledge and ignorance both equally, and this alone is truth. For there is no subject or object there that can be known. If one can only realize at heart what one's true nature is, one then will find that it is infinite wisdom, truth and bliss, without beginning and without an end. Stanza 29. Remaining in this state of supreme bliss, devoid of bondage and of freedom too, is found to be a state in which one is wrapped in perpetual service of the Lord. Stanza 30th. By ardent search and shielding, egos will realize the self, the one that is egoless, and function thus. The soul right penance this. So teaches Bhagavan Sri Ramana, who is the self of everything that is. Om Sat Sat Sat. So here ends this video. Thank you, my dear friends, for watching and listening this video with patience. Please subscribe the channel, comment, share and like the video. Thank you. Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.